Great. I mean, as I said, we could go on and on. I don't know.
Yeah,
Do you
sure.
feel there's any question that you wanted to respond to that I didn't ask?
Let me see. Mhm. I don't think there's a question you did not ask, and I don't think there's a clarification you need to make. But I'm
Mm.
just hoping that at some point, if at all, even if there's one person who will watch this video, I told you to inspiration from this video. Just get the inspiration from this video. And there is no harm in trying. Yes, we basically give you 4 weeks to just do a trial. And if at all you realize, I've dropped seed oils, I've dropped margarine, I've dropped sugar, and I've limited my carbohydrate intake. And basically, I've just moved my breakfast from 8 to 11. So your first meal of the day should be at 11. And then sleeping is very important. So you've slept, you've dropped all this, and then you realize it is not working. Please go back to your diets. Please go back to your diets. But if in that 1 month you see a difference, basically starts from your skin. So you see a different skin, you start having mental clarity, and in the morning you're not yawning anymore. And then you start, your mind is open. You're feeling this energy and this vibe, and you're adapting these methods, the new methods. Then go hard on it. Don't think twice about it. Go hard on it because it is a healthy lifestyle and healthy living. Most people ask me, so if I stop eating chapati, then I feel better after I recover from my ulcers, am I supposed to go back to chapati? And then I'm like, hey, I'm not giving you a medicine to ulcers. I'm giving you a healthy way of living. So if your ulcers disappear as a result of healthy living, then you don't need to go back to those foods. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically that, just drop wheat products, drop seed oils, limit carbohydrate intake back to complex carbohydrates that we just mentioned, and drop sugar in all forms. Drop sugar in all forms. The misconception that is out there is fruits are healthy. Kindly ignore that misconception. It's, fruits are just sugar and it's fructose, so ignore it. So that is a perfect way to go.
You know, today when I was going to visit my parents, and when I went to the supermarket, I guess these guys are so smart. And if you go to a neighbor's store, what's the first thing you see?
You see, you will see very sexy fruits, and healthy foods are not sexy.
Exactly.
You see that, you see sexy foods, and then they have derived this method of making you think they are healthy by just sprinkling water on them.
Oh, yes. They're so
Hey,
inviting,
hey. So
very colorful,
they put in a
and they look
light that
healthy.
shines.
Yes.
Yeah, they put in a light that shines on those bright colors, and then they sprinkle on water. So your mind, once it sees that, then you think, oh, these fruits are very healthy. The same way you open up a Coca-Cola bottle and you feel the fizzing voice, then your mind just tells you this is perfect for you.
Oh,
Is
my
it?
goodness.
They are smart.
These guys are so smart. You saw even Naivas had to even rebrand. They call themselves Food Market. It's the
Can you
first thing you
imagine?
see when you get into a Naivas store. And I
Food.
realized, and I remember when I joined Amerix, and you would oppose on fruits,
Yeah.
but the conventional knowledge out there is fruits are healthy, whatever, all this stuff, but only to realize it's how GMOs they have been. That's why you find those oranges, they are perfectly orange and they are
Yes. No.
perfectly sweet.
Yeah.
But I remember when I was growing up, the oranges I used to take were never sweet. Two, they used to be seasonal. I remember my mom used to go to the market. I think it used to be once a week. So we used to know, like, January through March would be mango season. After
Yeah.
that would be another season of either guavas or whatever. But now, if I want the mango all year round, I can have mangoes.
And we used to enjoy the
So,
bitter mangoes, the ones that are not
oh,
ripe.
yes, yes, yes.
So people
Oh,
eat
man,
fruits not
that's,
because they're healthy, but because they have sugar. So we are addicted to the
they have
sugar in
sugar.
fruits. Yeah.
Exactly. Actually, when I got that information, I started buying fruits that don't necessarily have sugar, and that I
Yeah.
knew that, like, I would go for those oranges that are not, those that come either from South Africa or Egypt that are perfectly orange. I started going
Yeah.
for those native oranges that we have, and I knew some would be either bitter or whatever, but I would eat them.
Perfect.
As opposed to going for, the nice sweet oranges that are perfectly orange.
Yeah. And
uh,
sometimes no seed.
Sometimes no seed.
Mm.
Oh, man. And you might think they are good. So
So that's
what
where
a
we're
perfect
heading.
way to close.
Yeah, true.
Yes, it's a perfect way to close with that sort of advice for anyone thinking of taking charge of their health. Your health is your health. No one is going to manage it. It's not the government, not your family. It's up to you. So take
Yeah.
110% full responsibility of your health, as essentially as you should do with regards to your own life.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
Lewis, I want to thank you. Thank you very much for, again, accepting my invite for a very engaging conversation. I've learned a great deal about the healthcare system. I've learned a great deal about some
Yeah.
of the general guiding principles of health. I've learned a great deal about your own life, and I look forward for us to engage in more. I do.